1,000,000 fireflies bright enough to light up the night. I could use a jar of my own right now. But there are no fireflies here, and no one left but me who remembers the story. No him, no her, just me. 2. Starless. My mother once told me, before she died, before her colleagues died, before everyone who wasn't born here on the station died, that each soul is tied to a star, a trail of stardust, the tether. As long as the sky is full of stars, and as long as there are people alive to see it, there is hope. She was the first to flicker, fade, blink to utter blackness. She never saw the sky after the disease left its mark on us. 100 stars have gone out in the past 6 weeks, extinguished and smothered and choked and simply, whoosh, blown out by the CRW-0001 pathogen. 100 out of the 100 who were sent here 18 years ago. 100%. We are parentless, mentorless, medicless, chefless, commanderless. Less and less and less. It's been 5 days since the last of them passed. 5 days of embers and ashes and choking down the stench of death, and our grief, so we don't fall apart. 5 days spent picking up the pieces of all the broken everything, all the broken everyone. Before he passed, 3 weeks, 2 days, 2 hours, and 56 minutes ago, Dr. Safran, head medic and my mentor for the last 3 years, concluded definitively that only those who'd spent significant time on Earth were susceptible to CRW-0001. They're the only ones who coughed up blood, the only ones whose lungs shriveled, whose breaths became forced and far between. Their words sounded like whispers pricked with 1,000 splinters as they fought, hard, just to be heard. Until the silence took over and, one by one, the stars went out. In my not-so-expert opinion, I believe in Dr. Safran's theory. I don't know what dirt feels like, not on Earth, not on any planet. None of us do. None of us who are left. All the air we've ever breathed has been recycled for nearly 2 decades inside these thick walls, steel and plexiglass. We are a tiny dot stationed amid an extraordinary universe. Not one of us, the second generation, has coughed up a single drop of blood. We are louder than ever, now that no one tells us not to be. We are also quieter than ever. 100% of us have lost someone who meant the entire universe. And in the midst of losing, there are 6 of us who've stepped up. We've never led before, don't really know how to lead, but there is a need. So here we are, the 6 of us fumbling our way through a world that just became 100 stars darker. At least there are 5 billion trillion stars left. 5 billion trillion stars, though, are not enough light to show me this. Why is Mila Harper, age 16, lying dead on the cold, cold floor of the observation deck? 3. Blood bubbles. I know a lot of things about a lot of things. I know about supernovas, black holes. I know there are stars that radiate green light but appear white, true colors hidden until untangled by a prism. I know people are the same way. I've only ever known Mila Harper from a distance. She's the sort of girl who's had the same haircut all her life, shiny brown and sleek angles, the long parts in the front constantly falling down over her eyes. I've watched her tuck her hair behind her ears every day since she learned to read, more than a decade ago. She reads all the time, curled up in the corner of the Sky Lounge, 1 floor below this very starboard side observation deck, always with a steaming tumbler of tea. Correction, she read all the time. Now Mila's reader sits, dead, on the floor, a crack spiderwebbing across its face. It's dotted with blood bubbles. Of all the things I know, blood bubbles are only a recently developed area of my expertise. In the past 6, almost 7 weeks since I found my mother, I've seen blood bubbles on everything from butcher knives to medic ward gowns to control panels on the commander's deck. Every day, every death.